Hello students, my name is Oliver and it's your YouTube channel Physics with Oliver. Today we will discuss another problem from NEET 2019. Okay, at first read the problem. A particle moving with velocity v is acted by three forces shown by the vector triangle PQR. The velocity of the particle will change accordingly to the smallest force QR, increase, decrease, or remain constant. It's the question. Before doing the question, we will learn what is triangle law. What is triangle law of addition? Okay, for vector. In triangle law, we take two vectors as two sides of a triangle taken in order. We are taking two vectors as two sides of a triangle and we are taking these two vectors in order. Then the third vector, which is completing the triangle, taken in opposite order, represent the resultant vector of these two, previous two. Okay, suppose this is A vector, this is B vector. This A, B vector are representing two sides of a triangle taken in order. They are taken in same order. See, origin, tail, tail, origin, origin, tail, origin, tail. They are taken in same order. And the third side of the triangle representing the resultant vector of these other two, and this resultant vector is taken in opposite order. Okay, from this diagram we can write that r vector is equals to a plus b. When we are taking two vectors as two sides of a triangle taken in order, then the third side of the triangle taken in opposite order represent the resultant vector. Okay. So from this diagram, we can write that A vector plus B vector minus R vector is equals to 0, right? Suppose this is A vector. So if we keep the magnitude same and we are just opposing the direction is just opposite, but the magnitude remains same, then it will represent minus A vector, right? So when we are just changing the direction of the R vector by changing the direction of the arrow, then this vector will become minus R, right? So this is minus R vector. We can write it in this way. Okay. So give a new name to this minus R vector. Suppose this is P. So A vector plus B vector plus P vector. As P vector equals to minus R vector, we are just replacing it. Okay, now from this equation we can say that the resultant of A, B and P vector equals to 0. The resultant of A, B and P vector is equals to 0, right? See, now these three vectors are taken in same order. These three are taken in same order, right? Anti-clockwise they are taken. Okay. Now see in the picture which is given in the problem. These three vectors are also given in order. RP, PQ, QR. These three are in order. I am drawing the diagram again. See, this is PQ, this is QR and this is RP. These three are taken in order. So from here we can write that RP vector plus PQ vector plus QR vector is equals to 0. So the resultant of these three vector is equals to 0. These three are forces, right? These three are forces. So the resultant of these three forces is equals to 0. That means we can write that net force acting on the particle is equals to 0. As the net force acting on the particle is equals to 0, so we can say from the first Newton's law that when no force is acting on a body, the body will continue its motion. If it is in rest, it will remain at rest. If it is moving with a constant velocity, it will continue its motion. with that velocity, right? When the net applied force is equals to 0, here also the net applied force is equals to 0. So that means the body will continue its motion with its velocity v. So the option D is the correct option, that the velocity of the particle will remain constant. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. If you want more video in this channel, you can comment in the comment section, and you can write that which problem you want to discuss. I will try to give video on that topic. Thank you everyone.